Wrestling Magic fans, I am longtime independent wrestling fan Robert. Nothing to Lose was a great season finale for Pro Wrestling Magic and kind of like leaves a lot of questions unanswered. The night kicks off with singles competition as Eddie McQueen defeated the women's champion Jordan Grace in a non-title match. Next up, we had tag team action as Psycho Driver, or is it Drivers, which is the God of Drivers, Everett Cross, and Smiley accompanied the ring by Trixie as they defeated Glitz and Glamour. Up next, we saw Casey Navarro challenge Vinny Pacifico for the Warriors of Wrestling No Limits Championship. During this match, Navarro grabbed a hold of Pacifico and allowed the fans to have a chop fest with Pacifico. Namely, Shane Fair gave Pacifico a pretty hard chop, but it was all for naught as Vinny Pacifico defeated Casey Navarro to retain the Warriors of Wrestling No Limits Championship. Next, ring announcer Scotty Cerriti introduces the Pro Wrestling Magic Board of Directors representative Stephen J. Higgins and announces that the next match is the first match of the Keys to the Kingdom tournament. In this particular match, the theme is Opportunity. And out come the participants, and we see Hoost Traplash. He defeated Hot Dog Starks, CPA, and Picture Perfect Ricky Martinez. After the match ended, out comes for Kill the Magic, Johnny Malanga, Mike Donovan, and American Murder Society, Steve Off and Aaron Bradley. And Higgins, he looks at Steve Off and says, "Hey, you used to be the heart and soul of this company, but now you're hanging out with these guys. Where are your guts?" And Off proceeded to nail Higgins with the chair and hit him a few more times afterwards. Then I think Malanga took the microphone and he mentioned Steve Off had the microphone and he says to Ricky Martinez, "Hey, Who's Traplash is one tough kid, but you couldn't beat a hot dog? You couldn't beat an accountant?" And then Mike Donovan attacks Ricky Martinez from behind, and then Off and Bradley Bradley hoists Martinez on his shoulders and drops him onto Steve Off's knee. It was a double team move, and it's safe to say that Kill the Magic has shown Ricky Martinez the door. Ricky Martinez is no longer part of the Kill the Magic group, and for the second year in a row at a season finale, someone was kicked out of the group. Because I recall, Could It Be Magic? Last year, Matty Ice was kicked out of the group, and he has not been seen in Pro Wrestling Magic ever since, I believe. From next up, we were set for the Fans Bring the Weapons match as the Meadowlands Monster comes to the ring, only to be attacked by Kill the Magic's John Tella from behind. And this was pretty chaotic. I saw a lot of weapons that did not get used. Among them was a bag of Lego blocks. I noticed, wow, so much being used, and eventually John Tella set up a table and poured thumbtacks all over it. Tella, he gave Monster a pile driver on the apron. Monster power slammed Tella through the table with the thumbtacks to get the victory. And it was at that point, I forgot to mention, during the Keys to the Kingdom match, CPA left the ring and came back to the curtain with a bag. I don't know what he was planning to have, but he opens up the bag, there's nothing but hot dog buns in it. And I think CPA ended up getting a rock bottom on the hot dog buns by Hot Dog Starks. Yes, they went to intermission at that very point. They come back with intermission. Scotty Cerriti introduces the Jersey Muscle Jock Steve Gibkey, and he talks about, I'm a doer, the rest of you are don'ters, and issued an open challenge, and out came Suicide from Impact Wrestling, TNA, and the match was on, and Suicide defeated the Jersey Muscle Jock Steve Gibkey. Next up was singles competition as the No Limits No, I'm sorry. The LDN United Kingdom champion, Jason Keep Calm Carry On, not the Wayward Son, as he went one-on-one with Sanchez. And this was pretty a good matchup, which saw Sanchez defeat Jason Keep Calm Carry On. Next, we were supposed to see Josh Briggs challenge Adam Payne for the Dark Arts Championship. Payne comes out with the belt and announces to the crowd he was not medically cleared to wrestle. So Payne tells Briggs, you know, you can have a match right now, and the winner will challenge me for the Dark Arts title in September. And all of a sudden, the King of New York, EC Negro's music starts playing, but out comes the Wave God, Sebastian Cage. And these two actually had a pretty good matchup. You know, funny thing is, I actually missed how it ended, but Josh Briggs defeated Sebastian Cage, and Briggs will now challenge Adam Payne for the Dark Arts Championship in September. After Sebastian was trying to leave the ring, and he ended up on the outside on the floor, and he nailed Shane Fair with a super kick. And eventually, referees and even Casey Navarro came out to help Shane back up and back to his seat. Didn't really expect that at all. Next up was tag team action as the American Murder Society, Aaron Bradley and Steve Off, the current tag team champions with Johnny Malanga, took on Falaba and the innovator of violence, Tommy Dreamer. Very good matchup. Eventually, wow. Crap. Dreamer. Fuck. Yeah, Dreamer was going to give Steve Off the Death Valley Driver, but then all of a sudden Aaron Bradley hits Dreamer in the balls, rolled him up for a pin, and the female referee, I don't know if it was her first night, but that was like such a weak 3 count. It was like a it was like a powder puff type 3 count. I mean, I understand, you know, if it was her first night as a referee, I don't know if she's trained to wrestle somewhere. I mean, a lot of the times the male referees, they would really slap that mat for making counts for pinfalls. And I don't understand why Ref Nick during the Kings of the Kingdom match started dancing with Hot Dog Starks, and the other guys in the match were doing it as well. But it was then main event time, as we saw the Bayonne Badass Dan Moff challenge the Brooklyn Outlaw Mike Donovan for the heavyweight championship. During this matchup, these guys went all over the building, seemingly. Moff, Moff went over to a table and saw his fellow WrestlePro comrade, Sean Donovan, and he gave Mike Donovan a chop. Donovan was trying to crawl away from Moff on the seats right behind me. Moff took hold of what seemed like a water bottle, and let's just say he violated Donovan with it. Eventually out comes American Murder Society, Steve Off and Aaron Bradley. And also Sanchez comes out hit with a chair, and he starts batting 1,000. Sanchez and Moff bump into each other. Sanchez turns around, hits Moff with the chair. John Tella had come up to the apron, and Sanchez kaboinged him in the chair. Kaboinged him with the chair right in his head. Eventually, Donovan gets on top of Moff and makes a 3 count, and Mike Donovan's still the Pro Wrestling Magic heavyweight champion. And then, after Kill the Magic leaves the ringside area, Moff and Sanchez get into a big argument, and Sanchez is daring Moff to hit him with the... Moff is daring Sanchez to hit him with the chair again. And eventually there's a big argument, and before they came to blows, security hits the ring to escape to prevent these two from coming to blows, and that's pretty much how Nothing to Lose had ended. Okay, personal notes. Great seeing Shane Fair, Elliot, Mikey from the front row, Bruno, William, Elliot, Bill Parham, Jason, Gail, Pete, and based on the way everybody reacted when I arrived for the show, I take it you all had a nice cream fest with my extended version of the Pro Wrestling Magic song. It'd be great if I could somehow, some way, come up with a full-fledged version. Even if it were to be completely original, but I don't know if I'll ever put in the time and effort for it. Kudos to the DJ for playing such great songs. Right before the show started, they were playing Kenny Loggins' Heart to Heart, and during intermission, they played Magic by the Cars. I mean, is every show they're going to have to play a song with the word magic in the title? You know what? I forgot to mention this, folks. After American Murder Society were victorious over Dreamer and Fala, Hot Dog Starks has a microphone in hand, and he calls them cheaters, and he issues a challenge for September 15th, which will be the season premiere in Ridgefield Park, New Jersey. And Hot Dog Starks challenged American Murder Society to a tag match to face himself and Cheeseburger. Yeah. All we need is the late John Belushi, and we have a reprise of Animal House. I never saw that movie, folks. I don't know about the rest of you. Also, Pro Wrestling Magic, I don't know if you've ever thought of having like a gathering, you know, just to, you know, like have some of the wrestlers on hand for like maybe a karaoke event or some kind of a holiday themed party. You know, I mean, that would, because especially since the DJ always plays such great music before the show or during intermission. Okay, sorry folks. We've got memorable quotes galore. Now Kiss, the lady behind me during Vinny Pacifico's match with KC Navarro. I'll pull your beard, Daddy. Lady behind me to Josh Briggs. Now Kiss. Lady behind me during the match between Sebastian Cage and Josh Briggs. It's like a marshmallow. This lady behind me, I don't know if it's the same lady, folks, but it's the same one lady behind me on Sebastian Cage's offense on Josh Briggs. I'm not going to hurt him. He's got my shirt on. KC Navarro when Shane Fair was being helped back to his seat after taking a super kick from Sebastian Cage. Your girlfriend is wearing my shirt. Falaba to Aaron Bradley before the tag match. I know we're teaming for the first time, but last time I was here, she was wearing my t-shirt. Tommy Dreamer in response to Fala. Do better. This one lady throughout the show, I don't know if it's the same damn lady who hit the other memorable quotes earlier. Unwanted shower. Me, after Tommy Dreamer spit water at Aaron Bradley and it got all over most of us. Now, Pro Wrestling Magic announced they will be having an outdoor show at the new Milford Elks Lodge on Sunday, August 12th. I'm not sure if I'll make that one myself. But they kick off their new season on their season premiere on Saturday, September 15th. Pro Wrestling Magic, I was hoping you would do it September 15th, and I thank you so much. as they kick off their new season Saturday, September 15th. Based on what's happened, Adam Payne will be defending the Dark Arts Championship against Josh Briggs. Hot Dog Starks and Cheeseburger challenging American Murder Society for the Tag Team Championship. I'm sure it'll be for the belts. I'm guessing Jordan Grace will be defending the Women's Championship against Katrid, the Clockwork Angel, who was suspended after All the Glory last month. I'd like to see Sanchez and Dan Moff one-on-one. One thing I definitely know will be happening September 15th will be the second match in the Keys to the Kingdom tournament, which will have another theme. I don't know what they'll come up with for this one. You know, folks, you're not going to believe this. Hey. If you can I don't know. I don't know if you can take a good look, folks, but I have right here, this is the back of the page I wrote of the show. I have the matches on the front page of this. But this right here, I don't know if you can get a really good look. And I'm not trying to rhyme when I say I got a whole bunch of notes and quotes and almost made the full page. I wonder if that'll ever happen at a show someday that I go to, whether it's Pro Wrestling Magic or another promotion for that matter. Now, I was hoping to eat at Jade Lee which has great Chinese food at the corner of Mount Vernon Street and Mount Vernon Street and Main Street. Unfortunately, due to a lazy fuck bus driver that works for NJ Transit, the bus showed up over 20 minutes late. And I want to say, huge fuck you to motherfucker. And as a result, I had to go eat at Dante's because I didn't want to end up late for the show. Dante's has some damn good pizza. And also, I was hoping to have done a Facebook Live video when I arrived, but I knew I wasn't going to have time for that either. Of course, there were like so many good-looking ladies at the show. And you know, I don't know if I'll ever get to talk to them, and I don't even know if they'll come in August or September. I'm not sure if I'm coming to the August show. And William, who was right next to me, this is one of the reasons why I seemed so down as the show went on. Because, you know, I was just didn't have the heart to go talk to any ladies at the show throughout intermission. I know intermission's always chaotic with everybody getting up too. Seeing that Ricky Martinez is no longer part of Kill the Magic, I wonder if they will eventually find themselves a replacement. Glad I made this show, and this show certainly kicked motherfucking ass. And hopefully, oh, forgot to mention, Gail did not win any raffle prizes. Sure hope, you know, great things are coming for Pro Wrestling Magic when they return. And I certainly can't wait to come back.